Imagine the deafening silence after the guns fall silent. Cities reduced to smoking heaps, families shattered, the scent of cordite still clinging to the air. This was the legacy of World War II, a global trauma etched into the soul of a world yearning for peace. From Europe's shattered cities to Asia's scorched landscapes, millions mourned their fallen. Billions craved a future where dialogue replaces bombs, where unity mends division. But amidst the wreckage, a fragile hope flickered. A yearning for a new world, a world where war is not the inevitable answer, where human rights are not luxuries but sacred rights. In 1945, on a sunny June day in San Francisco, that flicker became a flame. 51 nations, diverse in culture and ideology, came together not as victors or vanquished, but as citizens of a shared future. This wasn't just a treaty, it was a revolutionary covenant, a pledge etched in ink, but born from the ashes of a devastated world. From the ruins of war rose the United Nations, a beacon of hope, a whispered promise carried on the wind. We, the peoples of the United Nations, determined to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. A new chapter in human history, where nations, big and small, stood together under one banner, pledging to maintain peace, uphold human rights, and build a world where cooperation triumphs over conflict. And so the seeds were sown. Blue helmets patrolled conflict zones, their presence a shield against further bloodshed. Medical teams reached the remotest corners, bringing healing to the sick and solace to the suffering. In war-torn regions, schools arose where bombs once fell, classrooms echoing with the laughter of children who would never know the horrors of war. The United Nations wasn't just a treaty on paper, it was a living entity, evolving with the challenges of a changing world. From protecting our shared environment to empowering women and girls, from safeguarding indigenous cultures to tackling global pandemics, the UN's reach extended far beyond the battlefield. The journey hasn't been perfect. The UN, like any human endeavor, has faced its share of flaws and challenges. But for 75 years, it has held true to that San Francisco promise, a promise that whispers, even in the darkest moments, that together we can build a brighter future, a future where the United Nations vision shines even brighter for another 75 years and beyond. Let us honor the sacrifices of the past, embrace the possibilities of the present, and work together for a future where the United Nations promise becomes our shared reality. A future where dialogue replaces division, where cooperation conquers conflict, and where peace endures not just for some, but for all.